In today's world of work, having the right tools, skills, and knowing how to use them together stands the total worker out from the pack. It is another super time on Skill Up Nigeria, where we explore the fusion of soft skills into Nigeria's workforce development to maximize performance and productivity. Hello and welcome to Skill Up Nigeria. I am Francis Egu. Today's episode, Beyond the Tools, dives into the impact of non-technical skills. From customer relations to project management, entrepreneurship to digital literacy, skills are multiplying, but their true strength is in how they work together to produce the total worker.
One thing we'll find in this country is that somebody wants to do everything. You bring in somebody, he wants to do the cover, he wants to do the legs, he wants to do the top. He doesn't want anything to go to anybody else. A total worker not only knows his job, but knows how to collaborate with other professionals to be able to deliver a final product that meets the customer's needs.
A total worker is the worker that has technical skills for the particular profession that he practices, is knowledgeable, and then has the right attitude in performing that job.
Let's explore how ITF delivers these non-technical skills in partnerships and collaborations to make the Nigerian worker totally equipped for business and employment.
The three areas covered during the phase of the training are A. Project management, B. Industrial health and safety, and C. Professional ethics and patriotism. Nigeria artisans will finish this phase of the training with exposure to entrepreneurship in their respective trade. They will also be taught basic practices like bookkeeping, marketing, planning, and research. Proposal making and human resource management are amongst others.
CIPMN with ITF has designed two curriculums for the Upskill Artisan Initiative. The first curriculum is a curriculum to train the trainers who would be CIPMN certified trainers for the Project Management for Artisans course, which will form part of the body of skills required for the artisans. The second curriculum is the curriculum and learning materials for the study of Project Management for Artisans, designed to be relevant to all artisans' trade areas.
Today, we are focusing on the role of non-technical skills in shaping the total worker. The one who is not only technically competent, but also equipped with the right soft skills and entrepreneurial mindset to thrive. With me are two esteemed guests, the Registrar General of the Chartered Institute of Project Managers of Nigeria, Mr. Henry Ifeanyi Mbadiwe.
Thank you.
And the Director of the Business Training Development Department at the Industrial Training Fund, Mrs. Linda Ego Egbonu. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Let me start with the Registrar General. What is the mandate of the CIPMN?
CIPMN, as we like to call it, Chartered Institute of Project Managers of Nigeria, is the only project management regulatory body in Nigeria. The job of the institute is to ensure that anyone delivering projects in Nigeria, anyone teaching projects in Nigeria, anyone that is involved in any kind of initiative that has a defined start and a defined end date, which is what we classify as project, is licensed, is certified to handle that piece of work.
So given that context, why are non-technical skills so critical for Nigerian workers today?
There's something you have to agree with me on, and that is the fact that when you want to engage an artisan, you find that a lot of them, when you give them work to do, maybe let's say you want them to work on your vehicle or to make dresses for you or something, there are other people that have also come to them for the same thing. And a lot of the time, what we find is that these artisans do not have the right skill set to be able to manage all of these activities. Project management skills is essential for anything that you are doing on this earth, whether it is planning a wedding, fixing a car, working with Microsoft or working with Apple or building some huge technology solution, or if you're just a hairdresser, right, or a seamstress somewhere, you need to understand how to plan, how to manage stakeholders, how to manage changes. I think that is the unique thing that ITF has seen. The DG, Dr. Hafiz has seen that this skill set is important for delivering projects in Nigeria, or at least these artisan projects in Nigeria, and he wants to give them this skill set.
Can you highlight key soft skills that directly boost performance and productivity?
Planning is a key skill, all right, for artisans. So that planning helps the artisan think of the right way to handle your particular product. Well, that's just for you. But imagine he has 2-3 people to deal with. There's more planning to do. So it's important that he understands how to plan. All right. There's something you call the Moscow prioritization model, which is must have, should have, could have, and won't have. So there's some things that must of a necessity be there. Those things are prioritized earlier. Now, another skill set you need to look at, soft skill, is change management. Change management is critical. All right. Because you can come to, as a customer, go to an artisan and say, I want to change this. So if you tell me what you want to change, then we stop, we assess the change, we cost it, and then we tell you, if you're happy to carry on, then we carry on. If you're not, I can do what you've asked me to do initially. And one of the big project management skills that these artisans would need to go home with is understanding the need of the customer. If a customer needs you to build them a chair, all right, the customer will say to you, build me a chair I can work with in the office. If a carpenter is working with you and he understands the difference between what you're asking for and what you need that thing for, he can ask you the right questions. Not about what kind of chair do you want? What do you do with this chair? That's a different way of looking at the question. Oh, I use this chair from Monday to Friday. Do you use it for any other thing? Who else sits on this chair? Is it just you, or can somebody else use it? Oh yeah, what's the weight of the person that can share this chair with you? Okay, do you want to move this chair out of here? Tell me what you want this chair to do. But let me have all of this. You can now begin to think of a solution that can help solve their need. Because a lot of the times, customers tell you what they want is not really what they need. So training the artisans with the right skill set to ask the right questions and to understand how to plan, how to gather requirements, how to prioritize, how to manage changes. Once they have this skill set, believe me, you would see professional artisans that would contribute to elevating this nation.
The Skill Up Artisan Program, SUPER, has achieved yet another significant milestone as thousands of trainees from across Nigeria participated in the 2025 Chartered Institute of Project Managers of Nigeria examination. This assessment represents a substantial advancement in the professionalization of Nigerian artisans, equipping them with essential project planning and execution competencies across various trades, including construction, information and communication technology (ICT), welding and fashion design. Facilitated by the Industrial Training Fund, this initiative bolsters efforts to position artisans as certified project managers capable of delivering high-quality work within stipulated timelines and budgetary constraints.
Emeka, he don't start the work new. Now the first way work we go do like this endeavor. Two. Now one project where you just do now, you go move to another person go do project. If not that one correct. See, third one. Now just work. Let the girl do for side way. Like it is. Or they give am big project as small part of am it is. So which one correct? Now suppose to understand. Una don't get am. Yes, sir. Una don't get am. Yes, sir. But when you come keep well. Easy for Nana, big easy.
During a visit to one of the examination centers, the Director General of the ITF, accompanied by the Registrar General of the Institute, characterized the examination as a testament to Nigeria's growing skills economy and a pivotal step towards enhancing global competitiveness.
So we are raising our artisans to international standard. We have started with the first exam, which is project management. That's why the project management people, they are big boss, is with me here. We are going around in Abuja to check the exam so that we see how the conduct of the exam is going. Our trainees, even if they don't understand English, we will read to them in pidgin and they will understand what we are saying. They will be able to mark it. Just as I said, Chinese people, they're not sabi speak English.
This assessment represents a significant milestone in the certification and subsequent deployment into critical industries. I am Esther Goyoma, reporting for ITF in the headlines.
You're welcome, ma. Please come in.
Chai, that one don't collect like customer number 6 today. Oh. Even one I never get. No be normal tailor they get that kind customer. I swear she dey carry.
Which kind yam be that? Carry ke. Abeg, no be any wuru matter. Na super.
Super?
Yes, so super na correct package wey President Bola Ahmed Tinubu bring come through the Industrial Training Fund to take turn we Nigerian artisans to correct world-class professionals. Super dey follow train people for other works like plumbing, fashion, welding, ICT, you name it. They train me well, upgrade my skill, teach me new technology, come still give me certificate plus license where I fit use anywhere, even for Obodo Ibo. Since then, no more yama work. Na so happy customers dey full my shop.
How person fit join this super?
Na simple thing. Visit super.itf.gov.ng today for informate and registration.
So now this be your secret weapon all this time?
As I don yarn before, no be any wuru matter. Na super.
Welcome back to Skill Up Nigeria. Director, the Industrial Training Fund ITF has been known for technical training for decades. But when it comes to non-technical skills, what's the big picture you're trying to achieve through the Business Training Development Department?
Thank you. The Business Training Development Department is actually in charge of promoting soft skills in industry and commerce. Our major responsibility is to provide leadership skills. We provide entrepreneurial skills. We provide also safety skills for workers in industry. We also do performance and productivity improvement for workers. The big picture here is, as we went into the training of youths for employment and employability, there is need to meet the hard skills or technical skills with the soft skills. We're talking of skills like leadership skills. We're talking about time management skills. We're talking about having skills like innovation, creativity that enables you to be able to put together with your technical skills to either work or create your own employment.
In delivering these non-technical skills, who are ITF's core formal partners and collaborators?
We have a lot of them, both internationally and within the country. We have collaborated with Crown Agents of UK in delivering soft skills. We collaborated with Guinea of Israel. We collaborate with ILO. We also, within Nigeria, we collaborate with Chartered Institute of Project Management. We also collaborate with NITAD and several others.
Registrar General, through ITF's Super Program, how do you make sure soft skills training goes beyond theory into real practical application?
The very good thing about this Super Program is there's a lot of practical elements in Super Program. The soft skills stay with them from when they start till when they finish. Okay. So even if we have trained them in some of these things, and the exams are very sort of semi-practical because the exams are scenario based. All of the questions are scenario based. So if a maker wants to design this and a maker wants a table, the maker calls Yusuf to build a table, and then Yusuf wants it ready in 3 weeks. What are the things that Maker is supposed to do? And so on. The Maker is meant to do this and this and this. So they're meant to sort of, you're meant to bring that to life in the scenario-based questions. All the questions are scenario-based questions. We don't ask them anything like define project management. What are the characteristics of project management? No. as they go into their technical skills, for those going into tailoring or those going into fabrication or one or the other within the super program, this is what ITF sort of handles solely. With other stakeholders, you would find that a lot of these planning skills are still reiterated. What ITF is trying to do is to make sure that once you certify and license an artisan, that artisan would need to be graded. So you have a situation where individuals would go online and they will look for an artisan that is licensed by ITF. And that person is meant to have a certain level of professionalism. And when that person delivers and they don't have it, that customer can report. Do you understand? And give that review back. So that would keep these artisans on their toes. Because before you get the ITF license, artisan license, you need to get the CIPMN project management certification. So with that, ITF now issues you a license once you are done with everything else. And that license is a way of checking you. All right. So ITF would have to monitor what is the feedback that they are getting. So I call as a ITF, as a carpenter, as a licensed by ITF, this is something for me. You do a shoddy job, you didn't plan properly, you didn't manage things properly, I'm not happy with what you've done. I can easily just report on the platform. So these are the mechanisms that ITF is putting in place to ensure that these artisans are tracked and that they actually operate at the highest level of professionalism.
Director, beyond soft skills, workers also need to think like entrepreneurs. What role does entrepreneurship training play in shaping the worker?
Let's start with who is an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is somebody who creates, manages, organizes and manages a business. We believe that you can train up somebody to become an entrepreneur. So you give him skills like critical thinking skills. You give him also skills that makes him to identify needs and meet it. We give him skills in leadership, because for you to be able to bring in to get people together and manage, you have to have leadership skills. We give them managerial skills. You can't run a business without managerial skills. We give you also marketing skills. These are important. However, in soft skills, you need human relation skills. Soft skills helps you to carry out your activities properly. You can't have goods. You might be a tailor who knows how to sew. You can produce a dress. But when you interact with whoever comes to you for that job, that service, the way you relate with the individual matters. So entrepreneurial skills and soft skills, they go hand in hand to make a total entrepreneur or to make a total worker.
Now, this question goes to both of you. Where do soft and entrepreneurial skills intersect in producing the total worker and reshaping how young people view work?
I can see a very serious synergy, all right, within project management and entrepreneurial skills. So it's not everybody you are going to go and get employment for. Through ITF is also trying to make sure that some of the skill sets are being sent abroad for further trainings and work, all right. And then some of them, you get a job for them and then they get into employment and all that. But then there is also this business incubation part where a few of them would now start set up their own enterprise with the skill set that they've learned. Project management skills, entrepreneurial skills, these are skills that are very, very pertinent today. It's not just with artisans. It's actually with every part of, every profession, every part of the industry.
So it's not enough to be competent in your profession, because in your profession, you need some tools, you need techniques and methodologies to perform your job. But these soft skills, like I said, that has to do with time management, interpersonal relationship, and so on. You need it to be able to carry out those technical skills. So the soft skills complement the technical skills.
For workers watching right now, what's one practical message you would each leave them with?
If they know how to do a good job, their confidence will grow. ITF can help by ensuring that the marketplace is up and running. They